Hello and welcome back to Oblivion Remastered with me. Yes. We're going to be returning to Titus Tenderheart today. If I remember, I was in the middle of the Mystic Dawn quest? The Path of Dawn. And what I have to do right now is genuinely study these 4 books to figure out what am I looking for. Tarmina says that Mankar Cameron hid a message within his writings so only the enlightened ones could join him and the mythic dawn. I should study these books some more. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Mythic Dawn Commentaries 1. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Book 1 by Mankar Cameron. Greetings, Novitate. Fuck. Greetings, Novitiate. Embarrassing as hell. And now first, a reassurance. Mankar Cameron was once like you, asleep, unwise, protonymic. These are Jane Austen words. We mortals leave the dreaming sleeve of birth the same, unmantled save for those symbiosis with our mothers, thus to practice and thus to reproachment until finally we might through new eyes leave our hearts without need or fear that she remains behind. In this moment we destroy her forever and enter the dements of Lord Dagon. Reader, this book is your door to that demesne. Can I restart? Demesne? What is that? I'm gonna pull up another window here. I should be looking up these words so I can learn. Domain? Possession and use of one's own land. Manorial land retained. Okay. So, okay, the domain. The domain of Lord Dagon. Okay, that makes sense. What was the other word? Protonymic? Is that a real word?
Patronymic.
Oh, of relating to or derived from the name of one's father or a paternal ancestor. Okay. Let me keep that open, actually. Wait. That's not even the right word. That's patronymic. What about protonymic? r/The Elder Scrolls lore? TES lore? What is neonymic and protonymic? After the preparations were made, Azor was summoned, but before the judges could ask any questions, Vivek interrupted, revealing his true intentions for the assembly of the trial. Vivek used his shadow to wrap around Azora and reveal her neonymic, fully manifesting the binds of two mundos. Vivek then proceeded to call forth her protonymic, further binding her to the realm and releasing the mortal soul that was trapped within Azura's star. Neonymic from u/YB Brennan or Y Brennan 9 years ago. Neonymic means new name, protonymic means old name. I think we can take from this that names have great power in the universe of the Elder Scrolls, especially in terms of binding things to reality. If you wish to become a new entity, change your name. Tiber Septum, Hialti, Early Beard, Zurin, Arctus, Titalos. This may have something to do with the wider belief makes reality theme in the Elder Scrolls. That word is mythopoeia. Poeia? Mythopia?
Mythopoeic.
Mythopoeic? Mythopoeia? Mythopoeia? In the Elder Scrolls context, at least. Let me see if I can make it so you can see this too. No. I don't know. I don't know how to put that in the recording, so just trust me on this. Okay. Protonymic means old name. Let's start again. Fuck, I don't know what novitiate means. God damn it.
Novitiate.
Novitiate? 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 Greetings, novitiate, and know first a reassurance. Mankar Cameron was once like you, asleep, unwise, protonymic. We mortals leave the dreaming sleeve of birth the same, unmantled save for the symbiosis with our mothers, thus to practice and thus to reproachment, until finally we might through new eyes leave our hearths without need or fear that she remains behind. In this moment we destroy her forever and enter the domain of Lord Dagon. Reader, this book is your door to that domain, and though you be a destroyer, you must still submit to locks. Lord Dagon would only have those clever enough to pause. All else the Arbus claims in their fool running. Walk first, heed. The impatience you feel is your first slave to behead. Enter, as Lord Dagon has written, come slow and bring 4 keys. Know that then you are royalty, a new breed of destroyer, whose garden shall flood with flowers known and unknown as it was in the mythic dawn. Thus shall you return to your first primal wail and yet come out different. It shall this time be neonymbiosis. Master akin to master, whose mother is miasma. Miasma. Every quarter has known us, and none bore our passing except with trembling. Perhaps you came to us through war, or study, or shadow, or the alignment of certain snakes. Though each path matters in its own kind, the prize is always thus. Welcome, Novishate. Novishate. That you are here at all means that you have the worthiness of kings. Seek thy pocket now and look. There is the first key, glinting with the light of a new dawn. Seek thy pocket now and look. It's telling me I already have a key. I need 4 keys. Okay. Night follows day, and so know that this primary insight shall fall alike unto the turbulent evening sea, where all faiths are tested. Again, reassurance. Even the usurper went under the lilac before he rose up to claim his fleet. Fear only for a second, shaken belief is like water for a purpose. In the garden of the dawn we shall breathe whole realities. Enter as Lord Dagon has written. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Our order is based on the principles of his mighty razor. Novishate, questing knight, chaplain, and master. Let the evil ones burn in its light as if by the excess of our vision. Then shalt our knowledge go aright. However, recall that your sight is yet narrow, and while you have the invitation, you have not the address. My own summons came through a book Lord Dagon wrote himself in the deserts of rust and wounds. Its name is the Mysterium Xarxes. Aldmir Tada aggregate, forefather to the wife of all enigma, each word is razor-fed and secret, thinner than cataclysms, tarnished like red drink. That I mention it at all is testament to your new rank, my child. Your name is now cut into its weight. Palace, hut, or cave, you have left all the fog worlds of conception behind. New Mantia, liberty, rejoice in the promise of paradise. Endlessly it shall form and reform around you, deeds as entities, all systems only an hour before they bloom to zero sums, flowering like vestments, divine raiment, worn to dance at Lord Dagon's golden feet. In his first arm a storm, his second the rush of plagued rain, the third all the tinder of a new, and the fourth the very eyes of Padhome. And the CH Feel uplifted in thine heart that you have this first key, for it shall strike high and low into the word. What is my first key? Endlessly it shall form. Roaring, I wandered until I grew hoarse with the gospel. I had read the mysteries of Lord Dagon, and feeling anew went mad with the overflow. My words found no purchase until I became hidden. In these were not words for the common of Tamriel, whose clergy long ago feigned the very existence of the dawn. Learn from my mistakes. Know that humility was Mankar Cormoran's original wisdom. Come slow and bring 4 keys. 4 keys. 4 keys. 4 keys. Offering myself to that daybreak allowed the girdle of grace to contain me. When my voice returned, it spoke with another tongue. After 3 nights, I could speak fire. Red drink, razor fed. I had glimpsed the path into the garden, and I knew that to inform others of its harbor, I had to first drown myself in Search's sea. Know ye that I have found my fleet, and that you are the flagship of my hope. Greetings, Novishate. Ranker Cormoran was once you, asleep, unwise, protonymic, but am no more. Now I sit and wait to feast with thee on all the words of the cosmos. New Mantia, liberty. Jeez Louise. Okay. I want to find
Everybody's talking about the hero of Kavach.
the hero of Kavach. The hero of Kavach. They're talking about the hero of Kavach. I need somewhere to study. Let me in. Oops, sorry. I'll sit under this tree. I'll sit under this tree and study. Okay. So no. I don't even remember what I need to do. Oh, because they stole the amulet. The Mythic Dawn stole the amulet of kings. Yeah. Yeah, they stole the amulet of kings. I don't need the amulet of kings. So I need to do that. I need to find them. Okay, there was a lot in that first book about... I can't tell if the 4 things... I have the 4 books. I don't know. I don't even know. Let's read the second one. There's only 4 pages. Okay. Book 2 by Michael Cameron. Whosoever findeth this document, I call him brother. Answers are liberations, where the slaves of Malbioj came to know Numantius cast down the jailer king Mastiac, which the Xarxes Mysterium calls the Arcane. Mastiac, whose carcass was dragged through the streets by his own bone walkers, and whose flesh was opened on rocks thereon, and those angels who loved him. Fuck, I can't read. Those angels who loved him no longer did drink from his honeyed ichors, screaming, "Let all known free will and do as they will." Your coming was foretold, my brother, by the Lord Dagon in his Book of Razors. You are to come as idols drop away from you one by one. You are exalted in eyes that have not yet set on you. You, swain to well-traveled to shatterer of mantles, you, brother, are to sit with me in paradise and be released of all unknowns. Indeed, I shall show you his book and its foul and many-feathered rubric, so that you can put into symbols what you already know. The sphere of destruction is but the milk of the unenslaved. I fault not your stumbling, for they are expected and given grace by the oils. I crave not your downfalls, though without them you might surpass me even in the coming earth of all infinities. Lord Dagon wishes you no ills but the momentous, and as he wants you, you must want, and so learn from the pages of God this, the ritual of want. Whisper to earth, where the meddlers take no stones except to blood, as blood is blood, and to the cracking of bone, as bone is bone, and so to crack and answer and fall before the one and one I call you dragon as brother and king. Hides of drug, 7 and 7, draught of oil, 1 and 1, circles drawn by wet debelites. 3 concentric, and let their lower blood fall where it may, a birth watched by blackbirds, hearth fire first. Incant the following when your hearing becomes blurred. Enraptured, he who finally goes unrecorded, recorded, the slaves that without knowing turn the wheel, enslaved all the children of the Arbus as it is. Book 3. The towers touches all the mantles of heaven. Brother Novate, how are we saying that word? And by its apex one can be as he will, more be as he was, and yet change for all else on that path for those that walk after. This is the third key of Numantia, and the secret of how mortals become makers, and makers back to mortals. The bone of the wheel need their flesh, and that is mankind's heirloom. Oathbreakers beware, for their traitors run through the mimic paths, runner dogs of prolix gods. The dragon's blood have hidden ascension in 6,000 years of ethereal labyrinth, which is arena, which they yet deny is oathbound by the book. Take this key and pierce the divine shell that encloses the mantle takers, the skin of gold, scarab a arbex. Woe to the oathbreakers of the skin of gold. The Xerxes Mysterium says, be fooled not by the forlorn that ride astray the roadway, for they lost faith, and this losing was caused by the Aedra. Who would know no other planets, whereby the words of Lord Dagon must instruct us to destroy these faithless, eat or bleed dry the gone forlorn, and gain that small will that led them to walk the paths of Godhead at the first. Spit out, okay.
Greetings, Bosmer.
Yes. The holy book of the mythic, if it exists, the supposed leader of the mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septum over 400 years ago, so he is unlikely to find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. You'll need to study the 4 volumes of Mainkar Cameron's commentaries. It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric. In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought. Be seeing you.
Let me do that. Maybe she'll just read it for me. She probably knows all those big words anyway. What is going on with the lights? They're crazy.
What? I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Mainkar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating.
Fascinating.
It appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there. I'll continue to study the problem. Come by tomorrow if you like. I may think of something else. The first words of each paragraph are the key. I'm sure of it.
The first words of each paragraph are the key. I've been wasting my time. No. Greetings, reader. Enter every night. Enter my palace, endlessly roaring, offering myself red. Offering red. Greeting, Novashade. What? Whoever answers your whisper hides enraptured, recorded, enslaved. The oath woe. The Oathbreaker's woe. Every reader that once you understood. Chim. The first word of each paragraph in the books may refer a message.
Well, I shouldn't keep you. Goodbye.
Greetings, reader. Enter. Enter every night. Enter my palace. What? Maybe it's backwards. Red offering roaring endlessly palace. My enter.
Greetings to you.
I understand. Go ahead. To find their secret shrine. Check back with me tomorrow. Farewell.
Should I wait more? Hmm.
What can I think I may have figured out the hidden message in Mainkar Cameron's books. Excellent. Let's see. Yes. The first letter of each paragraph spells out a message.
Oh, just the first letter.
Write this down. Green Emperor Way, where tower touches midday sun. Are you familiar with Green Emperor Way? The gardens around the Imperial Palace? Something must be revealed there at noon. How exciting. I've half a mind to go down to Green Emperor Way myself and see what's there. Well, good luck. I hope...
What the f... Good luck. By the Imperial Tower and see what I can find. So... I don't know. I wonder if there was ever any way I could... I don't know. I had to talk to her to progress the quest. Maybe I'm just stupid. No, no. Am I in there? Oh! Guys, it's almost noon. Guys, it's almost noon. What do you think's gonna happen? I think... Oh! I have followed the clues hidden in the 4 volumes written by Mancor Cameron to a gravestone in Green Emperor Way. At noon, a map of Cyrodiil appeared on the gravestone, with the location of the mythic Dawn's shrine marked on it. I need to find my way into the shrine and locate the Amulet of Kings. Ah. 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 Sorry, guys. Oh, it's up here. Good thing I've already been to... Wait, what? Oh, I was fully here. In the last episode, I was here. Do you remember that, guys? Oh, wait. No, of course I was here. This is where I teleported to. This is not the... Sorry, guys. A little misunderstanding on my part. I hope you don't mind. Oh, no. This is what it's like in New Hampshire. Alright, that's enough. I'm saving. That's enough. I'm saving. I'm gonna heal before I go in there. I cannot wait when enemies are nearby. Who's doing it? Alright. Alright, gamers. We're entering the... I have arrived at Lake Arius Caverns. The secret mythic Dawn Shrine must be somewhere inside. First person mode for maximum immersion.
The dawn is breaking! I do not fear death.
No mercy for the mythic Dawn. No mercy for the mythic Dawn. No mercy. You are evil. No good, bad people. Titus Tenderheart does not care for the mythic Dawn. You stole the Amulet of Kings. You will suffer the consequences. Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. I could do this. I could do this all. I could do this all day. I could do this all day. Stop. No. I could do this all day. That's what you get for being in a cult. You freak. That's what you get. That's what you get. Now, which one of you has the amulet of kings on you? I need all of your boots. Rice. Actually, I think I actually might need your boots. Yeah, my boots are broken. Thanks. This gate requires a key. Is that a different key? That scared the shit out of me. Is that, I don't know who that's supposed to be. Is that a Zerk, Mankar, Angkor Wat? Gods of War. Ah, I already have these ones. I'm entering the Dagon Shrine.
Praise be. The dragon throne is empty, and we hold the amulet of kings. Praise be to your brothers and sisters. Great shall be their reward in paradise. Praise be. Hear now the words of Lord Dagon. When I walk the earth again, the faithful among you shall receive your rewards, to be set above all other mortals forever. As for the rest, the weak shall be winnowed, the timid shall be cast down, the mighty shall tremble at my feet and pray for pardon. So saith Lord Dagon, praise be.
Ashley?
Your reward, brothers and sisters. The time of cleansing draws nigh. I go now to paradise. I shall return with Lord Dagon at the coming of the dawn.
No. He must be stopped! Ah, fuck. Fuck. I must get the Mysterium Xerxes. Fuck your life. Ah! The dawn is breaking. All right, I'm gonna leave this episode here because Jake and I are going to see some Christmas lights in Wilmington. I think he's here to pick me up right now. Okay. Bye. Thanks for watching.